and a very good morning to you. This is the Talk of the Town. Our guest this morning is being asked a very relevant question, we thought, which is, does governance in Sri Lanka need a reset? This question was posed last night to Dr. Athulasiri Samarakoon, who's a senior lecturer at the Open University of Sri Lanka. What do you say? Does governance need a reset?
Yeah, of course. Any system of governance has its own time. It should undergo certain reforms, right? From time to time, there should be certain negotiations of power, etc. So, in that sense, I think Sri Lanka needs a reset in its governance system. Because I think that was the message also during the last few years, couple of years, when the people took in large protest into the streets, right? Like goal-face struggle, etc. So that signals that people also demand for a certain change in the system of governance in Sri Lanka.
And Dr. Samarakoon, what about this? I don't know if it's a cliche, but everywhere you read, you watch it on TV, you hear podcasts and all sorts of things. People are migrating. Professionals are migrating. Yeah. How is this affecting the university system in our country?
Yeah, this, what we call this brain drain.
The brain drain, indeed. The brain drain.
Yeah, I think university teachers have long been discussing this phenomena. When we started the 2012 6% GDP struggle. So that our slogan was that to stop brain drain. So there should be some sort of package which can attract the professionals, the academic, into our universities.
So the 6% of GDP on education, is it actually, do they spend 6% or do they spend much less?
It's very much less now, but UNESCO's benchmark, the standard amount that a country should spend on education is 6% of its GDP on education.
And would you know offhand what the figure in Sri Lanka is?
It's less than 2% currently on all sort of educations, yeah, including higher education and school education and all other educations.
Is this brain drain, is that one of the reasons why they say, some say, that, and our president says it anyway, that education should be an essential service?
No, it is not because of that. Actually, this idea was expressed by the president in the context in which FUTA was undertaking another protest.
Yeah.
Recently, we had a protest. It's a kind of long protest again, which ran for more than 1 month, continuous strike. So in that context, the president wanted to actually suppress our movement, the voice of the university academics. So that is where he, in a way, he threatened academics that I would make this education an essential service. And of course, we urge the president, please make this an essential service, because that is the most essential service.
Indeed.
This nation.
So you got no
can
problem
benefit.
with that.
Yeah.
You have no
we
problem.
have no problem with it.
Right. But he tried to use it.
But he meant something else by mentioning that.
Right.
Not that he wants the education to be essentially provided by the state, but he would make various other means to distribute education to the people, because in his mind, so we know that his agenda is to completely privatize the entire education system.
Which in your view, Sri Lanka is not ready for?
We are not against private education, but if this current phase of reforms continues, so we fear that the entire university system would not get any fund from the government. Right now, the Open University of Sri Lanka is not getting funds from the government. Government pays only the salary, the capital grant is cut, and all other expenditure has been stopped. So Open University is now left to find its own expenditure. And that's the way it was on Talk of the Town. It's now back to Domino Sanka on the Morning Fix. Thank you.